Welcome back to part 8 of the Horizon Zero Dawn Ultra Hard playthrough. Interesting things have been happening, or shall I rather say it's been a bit difficult recording this part because as I was starting to record part 8, I played for about, I would say, like 40 minutes or so, and then basically the game locked up on me, so I thought, okay, cool. I mean, we have been hearing some stories about you know, the game being unstable and that sort of thing, even though I was, you know, fortunate enough to not have encountered that. And I thought, okay, well, no worries. But what was weird is, you know, like, it wasn't just the game crashing, it like locked up my entire machine. So I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna have to do a hard reset. So did that, and then my primary drive at my operating system is on, stopped working. Just couldn't boot up, it was just fucking gone. And so then, of course, I had to unplug the whole fucking thing.
Traces of her all the way out here, so far from Norland.
And of course, Aloy is deciding to like do some hardcore storytelling right now.
Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You, spying through my focus again. Go on. What do you know about her?
Stay as close or far. Maker's End is crawling the Clip's troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
You'll do.
Okay, so let's try that again. As I was saying, then, you know, my hard drive wouldn't pick up, so I couldn't, you know, reboot into my operating system, so, you know, disconnected the entire machine, fucking opened it up, cleaned it out, reset all the connections, you know, the standard techie bullshit, and that managed to have solved the problem, but only for me to find when I came back in that the 40 hours of 40 hours, Jesus, I wish, the 40 minutes of footage that I had recorded was also fucked and corrupted, as were the save games of, you know, what I was playing. So, but I mean, I would have had to re-record it in any case, so I'm not so worried about the save games, but, you know, I fucking ended up re-verifying the game files and trying it again, and yeah, so it's just been shitty. But anyway, here we are. Glad to be back. Thanks for joining.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Okay, so still gotta kill these bandits alongside this dude, Nil. So this is on our way to Maker's End, so you might as well just blow through here quickly and do these guys. So that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm getting fucking spotted.
Get it together, you son of!
I mean, he's supposed to be helping me, but I don't fucking see it. I think this other guy just called in some help, because fuck me.
There's people in those cages.
This'll drop you.
I'm pretty sure that was a fucking headshot, but you know. Oh, here you are. Thanks for doing fuck all.
Ain't afraid to die, ain't afraid to kill.
Keep talking that mad shit.
Mission wouldn't want to be you, fool.
Oh, damn, son.
Let's finish this.
Dude, I am fucking...
Fight back! Damn you all!
I would fucking love it if this guy actually helped me out. And just now and then killed like something. Cause he ain't doing dick right now.
Over here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going now.
There's like 4 left inside here. Put that down. You should definitely like, chill. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of shit in here. I'll just help myself. Not that I need any of it, I'll just end up selling it, but anyway, you know. Fucking shards are shards.
Look what I
You were saying? I think that's 1 left coming up on the side here. Excuse me.
Look what I found.
That was an a-hole shot. Okay. I think that's it. Shattered Kiln. Bandit camp. I do have to go speak to Nil again and just basically just making a little bit of space here. Got 15 slots open, so that's plenty. But yeah, just doing a little bit of house cleaning. That's a nice 3-perk blue. Back in the early days when I was playing, that would have been, I guess, a pretty decent item, I would imagine. But not so much now. I also still needed to gather up some meat and you know, stuff like that, because I still needed to upgrade my carry capacity for the tear blaster, which is over here. So I need fucking rich meat.
Off the Hunter's Lodge. Never thought I'd see that sunrise.
So, okay, I just gotta go back to that dude quickly and tell him. So he's in that direction. Am I going? Yeah, he's down there. So yeah, when you free up these bandit camps, then it... Am I gonna fucking die like a bitch when I go down there? When you do these bandit camps, of course, they turn them basically into little, you know, villages, and then they have shops and you can travel, fast travel to them. But I mean, you can fast travel to every fireplace in this game, so it's never that, you know, you can't find a place close that you can fast travel to. That's really never an issue. Okay, here we go.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently, called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Okay. So yeah, I gotta head up there. Let me just do that. Makes it a little bit easier to orientate and find my way. So in terms of percentage done with the game, there's still quite a bit to go. I mean, I would peg us in terms of story at, I guess, about 50%. Maybe that's a little bit too low, maybe like 55 or 60. But yeah, still quite a bit to go. So originally I thought that this would take about 20 parts, which I now realize is a little bit, well, maybe including the expansion, I guess.
Keep that for later.
But I mean, I would do that separately in any case. But yeah, maybe 20 is a little bit high. But yeah, this is part 8, as I said earlier, so still got quite a bit to go. I think I did most of the how can I say,
She went that way.
grunt work or like the unlockables, you know, like the hunting lodge and that sort of thing. So basically all that's left now is each one of the destinations and basically just progressing the story scope. So yeah, most of the easy stuff is done, I guess I could say. Even though I kind of struggled with those hunting lodges. Hear that one until it was too late, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But now these goes down like super duper easy. Get them straight up.
Oh, mine now.
Something's moving up there.
Yeah, you can come fucking check it out if you want, bitch. So this is gonna have like a green weapon if I remember correctly, so I mean nothing special. Oh, here we go, here's one,
Right where I said it would be. Not a bad selection.
a fucking rope caster.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Watchers. The eclipse of corrupted machines. What the?
In the time between part 7 and 8, they also released another patch. It really seems that they are still trying to work out some kinks, because that, again, the patch notes mentioned more stability and further graphical improvements, yada yada yada, you know, the usual spiel. So if you are one of those people that's been unfortunate that the game has been unstable for you, or not really, you know, running at all, then perhaps this latest patch has actually solved your problem for you. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. I should have knocked another arrow there. Oh. That kill him? Damn. I don't have any fucking idea. This is a problem. Just fucking playing like an idiot tonight. Nice hiding there, my friend. That pole. Oh my god. That thing is almost fucking dead, so I think if I hit it with a 3-shot there. Fuck. Go to sleep. I mean, die, but yeah, you get the point.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Do I have to go up here? I don't remember. Oh yeah. Gotta go through here and then around. There's one of these big fucking things here.
An explosion.
Deathbringer, I think it's called, if I remember correctly.
Another explosion.
Rotate turret! Get it moving and be quick. I'm spotting something. Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. No else does it.
I'll handle it.
Fight out of this fucking corner. First I need to buy myself just a little bit of a gap there. And then...
He's blasting out. I wonder if there's a weak point.
So this isn't a fully operational one. As you can see, this one's kind of like...
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
But these are essentially supposed to be, you know, the most difficult, I guess you can say. At the very least, I mean, these are the ones that you end up fighting right near the end of the game as well, so...
Those things pack a punch. Alright. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh! What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a... Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
There's a way for me to go higher. No, I have to go down. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is really where the story sort of starts kicking in. So good. I mean, it was just really fantastic the first time I played through it. Because I mean, you get here and you're like, why the fuck do you have machines that look like dinosaurs, and why, you know, is this chick recognized by these machines and let in, and it's calling her Elizabeth Sobek and all of that. So yeah, just good shit.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
So I'm just moving through here and just collecting all of the data conversations and everything as well.
Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway.
There you go.
A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is...
So they were making machines, but then they stopped to make the air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
I don't think I've ever been down here. What am I missing? Fucking health potion. Okay, well, there's only items down here. There's not like another collectible or anything. Stop climbing up on the fucking counters. Yeah, that's where I came in, I think. No? No.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Looks like I can climb here.
I have to go around on the outside, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Made it.
That's the way up, so let me explore the rest first. Nope. I don't think I've ever actually read all of these, to be honest.
People were angry at Faro.
She gives these little...
They blamed this place for something. Something bad. This big open space with like literally fucking nothing. Unless... Yeah, I think you can press... I know it's itching. I think you can press these things and then...
The FSP-5 Kopesh provide...
Oh, you have to stand there and listen?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
There's a midway one here. Let's go in here and check. Maybe there's something. Dude. I mean, I guess I could have gone around the top. Right? Yeah, I would have come out there. But this is clearly the way up. So let me just double check. Come on. Just want to be sure. Yeah, I think both of these end up
catching in my throat.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly.
This began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
I think this is another one of those. Doesn't really matter which way I go. Probably just get a little bit more items and stuff. Fucking rocks. My god, is it still giving me rocks? Yeah, see, I think that this one I would have climbed up there. But the net result is the same. I think we're getting close to the top now.
No space.
Is that rocks? Idiot. I think I just got enough meat to be able to do the upgrade. Let's have a look. There we go. And the next one, and the next one, and then it's fine. Fully upgraded. So that's literally every ammo type in the game fully upgraded. So that means that I don't need any more resources or anything except obviously the things that I'm using to craft ammo. And I can get rid of everything else, all the machine parts and hearts and fucking whatnot. There we go. There goes the wife sneezing again.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
There we go.
Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy active privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
But first, free stuff.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the Old Ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, Are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Damn.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Okay.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave-hoard.
Grave-hoard? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Okay, so that was a big fucking dump of knowledge. So, as I said, now
freezing out here.
You kind of understand a little bit more about, you know, what happened to the world before this world. But yeah, there's still quite a few questions, I'm sure, if this is your first encounter with the story. Ooh, there's a fucking rat. Okay, so the next thing is the Grave-hoard, which is... Oh, there's a corrupted zone right here. I might as well quickly go do that while I'm here. Yeah, let me do that. And just quickly save here. The usual. And there we go. So I had another crash about, I would say, halfway through the Grave-hoard, which is not great. So I don't know if my primary hard drive is leaving. But yeah, we're gonna need to make a plan. Just quickly finish this corrupted zone.
Red light.
These are not fucking dying quickly from the fire at all. Dude. I'm almost fully corrupted. So corruption in this game is basically like poison damage. So that'll slowly... I mean, it's not going to deal a lot of damage, it's not going to kill me, but it's fucking irritating, I guess. That's one way of looking at it. Why are you not fucking dying? Come on. There we go. Thank you. Okay, like I said, the next was, or not the next, but next was the Grave-hoard. So the idea would be that, let's go over there and pick that up. That's actually almost right near the entrance where you go into the expansion area of Frozen Wilds. So I should have that waypoint already, I think. Otherwise it's just slightly higher than where I was. So I'm just gonna go up there and then we'll do that one next. So like I mentioned, it's up over here. I do not have anything that high up. I do also have that quest there that I still need to do, but I can do that after I come out of the Grave-hoard. So what I'll do is I'll go here and then I'll just run it up. I think there's a storm bird in that area as well, if I'm not mistaken. So after I had the crash last night, I just ended up leaving it and, you know, opened up the PC again this morning, just reconnected everything again. And, yeah, now it seems to be okay, fucking touch wood. But, yeah, I'm gonna need to spend some time this week and see. Maybe do like a hardware test on the hard drive and see if it's picking up. I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually had a hard drive fail on me. I mean, that used to be such a thing back in the day with your computers, like you'd get bad sectors on drives and that sort of thing. I mean, maybe it wasn't a thing, but I mean, that happened to me a bunch of times. But there's like a small watcher here with him that just instantly died from the fire.
Oh, nice.
As soon as the bellow back exploded. Sad. Yeah, I just gotta go north basically. It's misty as fuck out here. There's a watcher, hasn't seen me yet. Another one. Got some crab walkers here.
Good start.
It was a good hit. Yeah, I was wondering when it was going to start shooting the homing. Okay. Once these get close, they have a pretty vicious melee. What I'm desperately trying to fucking avoid. Who's back here? Watcher? I didn't see shit. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. Damn. This is a fucking stockpile and a half. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just literally going all the way up here. I think there's a... There we go. Oh, I'm fucking full, aren't I? Yeah. So, just gotta... So yesterday I finished the carrying capacity upgrades for the Tear Blaster, which was really the only thing I missed, because in neither of my, well, yeah, not any of the previous playthroughs did I actually get up to the point where I get the Tear Blaster, because I never did the Hunter's Lodge, and that's where you get it from. So that's fully upgraded now, so I really have no more use for skins, bones, you know, machine hearts, that sort of thing. Unless, well, basically every time you restart a New Game Plus, then you need a couple of things to get those maps at the beginning. And I'm probably gonna need the same in the expansion for the Banuk stuff. To be able to get the map of the gleam points and that sort of thing. But oh fuck, my arch nemesis. So, but that'll be from animals from the frozen wild. So it'll be like badger skins. And why are you not falling out of the fucking sky? There we go. It'll be like badger skins and I think it's goat, right? Which are two animals, animals that only feature in the Banuk area of the expansion. So, yeah. But I'll get those once I get there. These go down nice and easy. One coming over to investigate. I'm mostly just after Ridgewood now, because these hardpoint arrows actually consume quite a bit of Ridgewood every time you craft them. And as you can see, I'm not, you know, waiting until I can craft exactly 12 to replace it. You know, I just stock it up. So I'm not really being very efficient, but you know, fuck it. Gotta get the fucking bulk of that. Oh, I think that's a tank wreckage. Calm down. So a lot of the time when I'm in a fight like that, I guess you could call it, I end up, because I'm just trying to knock arrows quickly and fire them out, I end up shooting 2 instead of 3. But that's also because I don't have max handling on this bow, so I suspect when I get the final missing mod that I need to have all handling and all damage basically on this primary bow I use, then I'd be able to knock 3 at the same time that it would take me to knock 2, and I also think there's a bunch of fucking stormbirds up here. I think I just heard one. Ugh, not stormbirds, sorry. Glinthawks. And we all know how much I love those.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not interested in having a fucking drawn out fight with a bunch of Glinthawks here, so I'm just gonna hit the road.
Something out there.
Why are you fucking guys here? Idiots.
The Grave-hoard. And the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
That is one huge fucking machine. So if you go up there, that's gonna get you basically to the expansion area, which we'll do for sure, but after we're done with the main course.
To me, brothers.
That does it. Time to take... They're inside too. A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Record time, recalls. Anti-MIB on point. Hoorah!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn? If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Grease for contact!
That does not sound like they won.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well. Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the Eastern Seaboard Wall. Had a long run onto it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the East. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
What was this place?
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm is getting better at predicting us. Less of us now, and we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you, the life we had, in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us, when they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending.
The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the record recalls. I don't know, 20 drops.
They ever get comfortable?
In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW. When you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together.
Just one bed.
Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
Gotta go down here. It's like a one-way trip. I think so. If I can go back up, yeah. No, not really. Oh yeah, door puzzle.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
So there's a bunch of these. I think there's the top one. Let's have a look.
I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. Must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Yeah, so how these work is you usually look at this machine, then it gives you the breakdown and it reads, you know, obviously left to right, so that means top. No, wrong one, hold on. So that's top, down, left, right. So down, and then left, and right.
3 power lines, 3 sources.
There we go, and
That's
it'll
one.
show you like that when it's done. So now I just gotta go down to this one. There we go.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
North, east,
As
west,
usual, I
south.
defy
So north,
expectations.
east, west, south. I might have to do it the other way around, but
That's
no.
2.
There we go.
One more.
Okay, and then the last one is over there. I almost jumped down there now. I thought it was one more level down. Fuck me. This one is the wrong way up if I remember correctly. Right? So that's up, up, down, down.
Okay, that did it.
There we go.
Sounds like that did it. Tools being used. No voices. No clips. Must be another way. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just focus.
There we go. think there's one more guy. Yeah, he's right here. I don't really even bother looting these guys. They don't really carry machine parts. They mostly carry like the fucking gems that you can trade in Meridian. That sort of thing, and I don't need much more of that, so yeah, it's not really. I like a couple of shards in them usually. Not do that 7. Just making sure there's no like scannables or something here. Oh. See, this guy has one of these. Oh, that's the what's his name that I killed the machine. Never mind. I was like, why the fuck is that dude carrying so much shit on him? Okay, and then whoa. See, that's that bullshit. Okay, yeah, and then over there.
I know I mill you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. Ames, I know I mill you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty.
4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
I could have sworn I've listened to that one already. Okay.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
I mean, if she gets it that the world isn't flat, then you gotta wonder about those fucking flat earthers. That's gotta be a Horus.
The eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Super lucky.
Don't give up yet.
Give me a fucking break. Oh, dude. Super fucking easy.
They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
They had to fight hundreds of them, but I literally just killed it with a fucking bow and arrow. In I don't know, what was it? 10 seconds, 15 seconds? Well, let's say 20 seconds of constant shooting. I mean, honestly.
Should have brought a cart.
I think I need to check. Goddamn, I need to just clean this shit out. I keep fucking saying that every time before I fucking start streaming. But yeah, this needs to happen. Because it's retarded how much just crap I'm carrying around now. Anything else down? God damn it. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure that there's a notepad or something here that I have to scan.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Oh, I'm supposed to not be pressing like forward or anything like that, because then I fucking like miss the next rope.
Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Yeah.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Okay, so the next one is to curse the darkness, and that is going to be all the way over there. Is also gonna require me to do a little bit of a run in. So that's Meridian over there. Oh, this is quite the fucking distance, isn't it? I could go to the cauldron there and then just sort of make my way up here, because I know this area also has quests, and that is a massive bandit camp that sits there, which will also still be a quest for Nil. So yeah, let me do that. Let me do the fast travel down there. Do have this thing as well, which I can just quickly go grab. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. There we go, there's the... Okay, and now I just want to keep on hitting. You didn't see shit. Come on. So this will just be up there, get that fucking vantage point, and then, like I said, that area has, I think there's a Ravager or something outside it causing shit, which you can attack basically, and then I think it triggers the quest. It's not a bad idea for me to save now, considering everything that I just did. Got enough ridgewood now. I'm well above my 2.5 mark, so I can stop looting that for a while now. Where's my fucking nose so itchy? There's a vantage point up there. Now the question is... That's the Ravager that I was talking about.
This must be Sunstone Rock. It's being attacked by machines.
I don't like
I keep calling these Ravagers, but they're behemoths. Considering these are like tier 3 or, you know, like dangerous enemies, they do go down fairly easy. Yeah, so that's the quest I was talking about. Now how the fuck do you get in here? Can I just go through the front door? Apparently not. Oh, here we go.
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgrund concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Watch out for the Ocelot.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil? That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor, old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation. We've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Duran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Looking bright, Market.
Okay, so continuing on. Man, this is a hell of a fucking... I think I'm just gonna mount up and ride this, because otherwise it's gonna take like 3.5 fucking years. Fucking Clint Hawks. No. Have I mentioned before how much I fucking detest the mounted riding in this game? It's just pure shit. There's a stalker there.
No, they're hunting. I think I have to climb up there. Yeah. Come on, go, go, go. Watch me get fucking sniped off the side of this cliff. Called it. Nothing like a little added incentive to get you up a cliff. Okay, that was fucking interesting. So I can go ahead and get that and then just still spin around.
Right, we got intruders.
No, you don't. The water in this game is like fucking molasses. Where is this thing?
Gotcha.
I don't think that's gonna solve your problems, but I think I gotta go through there in any case, but I'm just trying to spot. So usually these metal flowers, they're like in a triangle of green, like triangle of green flowers. Is that it there? No, that's a turkey. Sort of too much to the left. It's gotta be down here somewhere. There it is. So see, that's the triangle that I'm talking about.
Metal.
Here we go, getting close now.
Aloy, you're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close and you'll find
I'll quickly just get rid of some. This I really need to clean up at some point. I've probably got about 60 mods here that I need to look at, and obviously just get rid of a whole bunch of them. Like, see, this 1 stat, 2 stat shit is useless. There's not gonna be anything, you know, and everything with corruption as a major stat is also not generally any good. Almost up to 100k metal shards. Pretty sure if I just get rid of all this shit, then I'll get to a mil, not a mil, 100k.
Oh really? And who put those there, Right. Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse focus network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh wait, I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in. There are the handholds, right where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there. Alright, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disc, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Alrighty, so yeah, you might notice the costume change, but
Let's see what's new here.
I had another crash. Whoop-de-doo.
Patrolling the guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way.
Dude, how far can that fucking thing shoot? This has turned into a complete fuck show. Oh, that's too far away. Bro. Nice little combat roll you did there, my friend. Still not gonna be good enough. Who is this cheeky fella? Is that a long leg? Here we go.
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
That fucking hand twitch is gonna end up getting me killed one of these days. Okay, moving on.
Getting close now. Head for that ridge. The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
Getting away.
Actually, I'm coming towards you, but never you mind.
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret. What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
When sleep refuses to come, I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital.
This is the dude that
Every morning,
killed
I wake to the same nightmare.
Rust.
The same reality. Holy Meridian in the hands of profligates. Debased. The spire, towering above the horizon like a glittering spike through the center of my mind. Every daybreak in exile is a mark of failure, but the count of days runs thin. I will see Meridian retaken, the profligates slaughtered, a true king restored to the Mesa throne. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing...
This dude is just fucking irritating. So I'm just gonna gather these up.
When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. My lord, the 13th king of the...
This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis. This is his shelter?
So long as King Itamen languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun.
So you know him.
I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him.
Single-minded.
I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring.
Now how about finding that tall neck?
It would not have been easy to drag the tall neck down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are, but this isn't!
entity.
Keep moving or you'll die.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? This looks easy. No way. Almost out of it. What?
Don't fight. Keep moving.
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving!
Stop that savage!
Watch out, there's more ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
No.
Okay. For some reason, getting stunned by that guy there made me not be able to.
Keep running!
Come on.
No, don't fight!
Nice.
Die, apostate!
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole
You
base
will
is on high
perish!
alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep running! More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
No.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him.
Okay, so the curse of darkness is
If I
done.
could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
So deep secrets of the earth inside. I've managed to build up quite a bit of side quests now. There's also an open errand. So yeah, let me do meet errand at Red Ridge Pass. No, that's not the one. There we go. The Field of the Fallen. Field of the Fallen. Show on map. There we go. And help him to find out what happened to his sister. Because eventually you need that so you can get access to the fucking king or prince or whatever the fuck of Meridian.
Glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word.
Here all alone. Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. You know, maybe she thought that... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Carja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Carja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Errand.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Carja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Carja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Carja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something.
Never
Please.
seen action.
I need to find the bastards that did this.
Those bloodstains, they look like smears. Arrows scattered there. They look good as new. Never fired. Must be Shadow Karja armor. Strange. Not a scratch on it. These look like trapped. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Get where they wanted her. Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this.
Because they're trying to set them
We're gonna
up.
figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Time to fight! Looks like she means to fight.
Ah, that guy gets frozen damaged. Get the fuck down from there. Dude, how the fuck am I supposed to kill you? Come on, shithead. This is fucking stupid.
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Just let me get the fuck out of here. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck around with you too much. Just gonna do that, and then do that. Much easier.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Okay.
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Okay, so I think there's a couple of more quests, and then basically the meet Aaron. Yeah, there you go. So that's meet Aaron at the Palace of the Sun. So then you get to meet like the prince dude and all of that. It's gonna be there. So I'm gonna just jump there, and then this is where I'll stop for tonight, and we will continue on with part 9. Which we will then finish all of these quests off. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, following if you have, and looking forward to seeing you at the next, like I said, part 9, where we will continue on with this. We're starting to sort of, veer towards the end game now, and then of course there's still the expansion afterwards as well. Anyways, cheers, have a good night, thanks for coming, bye bye.